Hello there, my name is Rafael, and I want to create this video response to a topic created in the SketchUp Community Forums under the developer section, where a user named Martin wanted help with a script that helped him convert components instances to groups. And in this topic, I replied with an example code, and he replied that he was receiving a console error, and I'll explain a little bit why. So if I copy this code that I wrote in the forum topic, by the way, I'm opening SketchUp 2017, and here in this Ruby code editor plugin, if I select these two component entities, these are components, and I run that code that I wrote, and I select them, then it will ask if I want to convert the components into groups. So if I say yes, then these two entities are no longer components, they're just groups, okay? But let's convert them back to components. If I don't have anything selected, and I run the code, then we'll receive this prompt saying that you have to select one or more component instances before running this tool. And that's where in the console I received this error saying that unexpected return was located in line number 10. If we look at line number 10, we have this return, and it will run if this condition on line 7 is met, which basically is an array, it's an empty array because I don't have any component selected, okay? So to solve that problem, another developer named Dan Rathbun mentioned that because the return was being run outside of a method, that's why it was giving an error, okay? So in this same thread, I posted another Ruby example, and here I did create a script where that return is inside of a method. So let's see if that console error keeps appearing, okay? So let me go ahead over here. I'm not going to select anything so that a return method is activated. So I click run. Same as before, I receive a message saying that please select one or more component instances before running this tool. So if I hit OK, you can see that in the console there's no more errors. So to take a look at this code a little bit more, I am wrapping the script inside modules, and this is important because if you're loading SketchUp extensions inside the plugin folder and you don't have your code wrapped in modules, it may clash with other extensions in that folder. So it's important to name your own namespace. In this case, I use the person asking the question, Martin Siergrist, and then I have another module where it's just basically the name of what I think it should call. It's compo to groups. And I have a class named main. Then I initialize some variables and class over here. And in the activate method, which is going to run after the initialize, I check if the component array is empty. And if it's empty, then I will display the message that I showed you before, that the user has to select a method, and then this return is going to be called. And because it's inside of a method, then that will solve the issue with the console error, okay? Of course, when you have modules and classes, when you're going to run the code, make sure that you include those modules over here and the class name over here so that you can test the code. All right, so I hope this helped. Thank you to Dan Rathbun for clarifying what was going on, and I hope that this helps you create your extension. Thank you very much.